Hey guys, it's Jess, and on today's video, I wanted to do what's in bud or bloom. I've never done one of these. I usually do like a whole orchid update, but there's nothing really much happening. Just new growths and new leaves. So I thought this was way more exciting than just looking at new leaves. So yeah, we can just start with this Phalaenopsis here. With the Phalaenopsis first, and then we'll work our way up to the most exciting thing that it's not on camera, because it took me by surprise yesterday. So yeah, so this one you guys have probably seen it. It had a few. It had like 3 buds or so, but then they died. But then it was creating this one, and here they are. This one is so pretty. I love it. And it has 2 more buds there. Let me try to focus it. And this one is the one with the cakey paste, which the second growth on the same node is not doing anything. And then that weird thing, which is not doing anything either. But still a pretty flower. I'll always be a sucker for Phalaenopsis. No IDs. I don't know why. Those were my first loves. You see how pretty it is? Anyways, the second Phalaenopsis is my Stuartiana. And if you guys watched the video where I did the orchid medium talk, I definitely forgot to mention this one, which I got from Hausermann's, and it was initially in bark, but I would forget to water my orchids. I definitely hit a phase where I just didn't want to do anything with my orchids, which is why I wasn't uploading videos too. And I definitely did not water my orchids for a good week and a half to 2 weeks, which is really bad. I really neglected them. It's just I didn't want to do anything with them. But inspiration recently hit me, so I'm back again with my orchids. And anyway, this one was in bark, and I think I killed all of its roots when I didn't want to do anything with them. So the leaves are kind of suffering. You can kind of see them. Well, they're really pretty, but anyway, they're wrinkly just a bit. You can tell just a tiny bit, and definitely from the bottom you can tell. So I think it only has 1 good root, which is bad. But the buds haven't blasted, so hopefully it doesn't blast. And I definitely transferred this one to sphagnum maybe a week ago or so, after my I don't want to do anything with my orchids phase died away. So I changed it into sphagnum, and the buds have not blasted. It was already in bud. I can tell the individual buds, but they didn't blast. So I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that they don't blast, because I really want to see really, it's not gonna focus. I really want to see these blooms, because this one is such a pretty pink flower. So I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that it doesn't blast. So there's this one, which you guys have probably seen it. It's one of my recent additions from Hausermann's, and this is from that time I went in person the last time. It's probably around December. And it's this one. It's Phalaenopsis pulchra. There's supposed to be an L after the PU. But there you go. And it has 2 spikes. And I think it was in a really small pot, or I don't know. I forgot why I changed it into sphagnum. It might have been because it was in bark, or its pot was too small. So I changed it to here, and the spikes have definitely not stalled, which I'm hoping they don't, because if you guys remember that the Tetraspis and the Bellina's spikes have stalled. The Bellina's probably had definitely like 8 months stalled, which I think it's just gonna die off. And the Tetraspis spike has a few months already that's stalled. So hopefully this one doesn't stall and it'll just, you know, bloom for me. So yeah, let me try to put this one in there, because I will definitely forget which one this one is if I forget to put it in there. Okay, and then the next one is my Clowesia Grapefruit Pink, or Rebecca Northern Grapefruit Pink. A lot of people call it pink grapefruit, but this is how I know it as Grapefruit Pink. And Fred sent me this one himself. It's a division, so he also calls it Grapefruit Pink. So I don't know what's the correct name, if it's either Grapefruit Pink or Pink Grapefruit. So who knows? Anyways, this one was the one with the 7 new growths, or not new growths, but spikes. But since my humidity is really low, it killed most of them. So there's no big surprise. This one was doing really good. As we can see, it's dry. Oh, that one definitely has a bud. But then the rest are just dry. And then there's this spike. But you know, at least I'm gonna get a flower. You know, definitely like one, like out of all these buds, at least one flower has to survive. So, you know, all I want is just, you know, one flower so I can take the picture of and just smell it. So that's what I want. Like, and that's all I want. To smell it and to see the flower. Yeah, and this one was on my wish list. Like, it was number 1 on my wish list. So I was really happy when I was on the phone with Fred and he told me he had this one. So I definitely went ahead and got it. I was in search for it for a while, for months already. So yeah, I was definitely not gonna let it pass up. So now my number 1 is what is it? I think it's a Clowesia Flamingo Spots. I'm not really sure of the name. But yeah, it's Flamingo Spots, and I love that flower. So now I'm going to be in search for that one. Anyway, I'm done with this one. And the next one is also a Clowesia. And this one is Clowesia Rebecca Northern Maccabi. So both of these are Rebecca Northerns, except that one is Grapefruit Pink and this one is Maccabi. And this one is definitely more white than that one. But both of them still have the frilly lip. And I believe both of them have the same smell. And a lot of people say that they smell like almost like the lemony smell from Lysol. So I definitely like the smell of clean things. So I can't wait for this one to bloom. So yeah, this one is definitely closer to blooming than that one. And this one, I also got it from Hauserman Orchids. And I got it at the same time I did with that one. So yeah, this one is why I went to Hauserman's in the first place. So yeah, 6 buds and I can't wait. If you guys remember when I got this one, I made a video saying that there was one that had 1 bud. And then there was this one that had a really short spike. So I had the option of getting, you know, immediate gratification, or, you know, or in the future getting more flowers instead of 1, but I'll just have to wait more. So I opted out to waiting. So I'm not going to be disappointed because it's going to be 6 flowers and I can't wait. So hopefully it's going to bloom in this month. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that because you guys, I will be making videos about these 2 in bloom because I've been waiting for them to go on bloom, and this one is definitely gonna go on bloom too, or not, well, hopefully it goes on bloom, but this one is definitely getting a video if it goes on bloom. Okay, So the last one I have to show you guys is more of a question, just because I noticed it yesterday when I was watering my orchids, and I'm very unsure if this is a spike or not, just because I've never had a spike from this type of orchid, and I don't know. So hopefully if you guys do grow this orchid, let me know what you guys think. It's still really small. So yeah, I'll show you guys. So this one is a Vanda. Actually, let me move all these orchids so we can actually look at it. So I was watering my orchids yesterday, and for some reason I started looking through between all the leaves of the orchids I had, all the Vandas I had, because I hadn't checked them in a while. I usually just spray them and just put them back to where they belong. But I got the urge, you know, just to look to see if maybe something was happening, maybe, you know, a root or something. And let me actually show you what the name of this one is. So yeah, and I believe this one is going to be a yellow flower, a big yellow flower. So I think it has like a pink lip, if I remember this one correctly. But anyway, yeah, this one actually is the biggest one I got from them. So pretty. I love the leaves. I'm growing this one currently. This one is growing for me, so I'm really happy. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So yeah, it's this one right here. Oh, it's going to be kind of hard to show you guys, but I will try. Let me. You guys see that? What is that? Is that like a spike coming in, or is that a root? Because I was checking, let me show you guys. I was checking, you see? Let's look at it again. There it is. But nothing, like no other, I was thinking maybe it was like a node or something. But no other leaf has it, like in between. So I was definitely thinking it was maybe a spike. I don't know. What do you guys think it is? For those who have been able to bloom Vandas before, is it a spike or what is it? I've had it under my care for since December, and my mom has had it. She's been taking care of it since November, I think. So yeah, it's been under her care for like 3 months already. So yeah, I just want to know if this is a spike or not. I'll show you guys. See, I'm really excited. Yeah, we can just look at the roots if you guys want to. Or I'm just going to show you guys the roots anyways. So, how I take care of my Vandas, because if you guys know, I didn't know how to take care of them for a while. I was experimenting on how I wanted to take care of them. So, what I do now is just have a container, and this one is just like one of my mom's food containers, and it was big enough to store these roots and this big Vanda, so I just stole it from her, and then later I admitted I took it from her. But she was completely okay with it since she didn't use it. But yeah, I just spray it with water, obviously with water, with my spray bottle. And when I hit like that phase where I didn't want to do anything with my orchids, I will literally spray probably like once every 2 to 3 days. So it definitely survived. But yeah, now that I'm back to loving my Vandas and every other orchid, I'm probably going to be spraying it like maybe every other day or so, just because if we can see right here, the roots on the bottom are still kind of green. They're not completely dry, and I don't want to kill them. So yeah, they're definitely liking it in here. You can see that, like, the green root tips and stuff. Well, on the other side, you can definitely see them more. But yeah, So yeah, let me know what this one is, because I'm curious. I obviously definitely want it to be a spike, but I don't know what it could be. Maybe it could just be like an eye that just got swollen or something, just for no reason. But yeah, let me know what it is. If you guys think it's a spike or what, or a root maybe. So let me know in the comments down below, and thank you guys for watching this video. So yeah, I need to do my outro, obviously. So if you guys did like the video, please leave a like, comment on any future videos you guys want me to do, and if you think this is a spike or not. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys.